Welcome back, friends and followers. Josh from Magic Skateboard Media. As always, thank you for joining me on this Saturday's episode of SMO. We're going to be giving the new firmware update a shot. I'm eager to try out the advanced pushback slider along with the gradient tracking features. And I'm also pretty curious about how the turn compensation and the new landing behavior will affect the ride, as well as advanced pushback at speed. They sound like they'll have a significant difference in feel on the ride, and I'm hoping it does in a positive way. So I'm gonna just take it down my normal shred path, and I'm gonna get a genuine first impression of the new features on the GTS firmware. Just a quick, what I'm rocking, this is the GTS, the Enduro 5-inch soft, 5-inch hub from the Float Life. We're rocking the dovetails with the FST foot system. I am at 8 PSI, and what else? That's it. This is my board. It's called the Super Shredder. So anyways, if you're just now joining me for the first time, thank you. And if you are returning, I appreciate you. Let's get ready for this epic ride, and I will let you know genuinely how I feel and if I can notice the difference in their significance. So let's get it. So just there's I was hitting pushback when I was going out down that straightaway on the footpath, and then when I I was hitting haptic, and one of the things I noticed when I ride the XR Classic is when I hit haptic, and even when I just enter pushback, it's like super subtle, like the GT used to be before pre-haptic or pre-firmware update, pre-haptic. So now I did adjust the pushback slider, and I noticed when I was hitting pushback, I wasn't like, my nose wasn't Captain Morganing as hard. It wasn't at all. So I think they made that a little less sensitive. Well, I slid the slider down, but I could noticeably tell the sensitivity, and that was way more comfortable, especially at speed, which gives me confidence. But let's keep going. That wasn't good. Whew. Yeah, it's hard to hop all that weight on. Hard to get all that weight in an upward motion without a huge amount of momentum, because the GT and the GTS are pretty heavy. But yeah, here we go. So, genuine first impressions. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna exaggerate or uptalk anything like people think I did about the supercharger. Anyways, I've ridden the XR Classic for, I'm about to be, I think I'm like 20 miles from 2000. I'm the XRC leader. I've ridden it for a long time. That firmware is super comfy, and I can see where they implemented some of that in this as far as the pushback. Like on the XR Classic, the pushback is at 2021 and it's super subtle. It doesn't throw your nose up in the air or anything like that. You almost don't even notice that you're in pushback because it's not crazy like the Pint X, and it's not crazy like the GT used to be, or it still is. But yeah, so I noticed that makes it super comfy to be able to ride at that haptic speed when you're pushing, which I have been lately. However, I was not able to test the jumping and the landing, but spoiler alert, look forward to the next video, because me and Cameron from Flow State Fusion, something me and the local guys started. So Flow State Fusion, it'll probably be like right here, ding. Anyways, I didn't get to get Sendy and jump on it, but I noticed at haptic speed it was super comfortable as far as the pushback, and I held the haptic speed in chunky areas where normally I wouldn't comfortably, because my nose would be so far in the air that it's just not comfortable to hit chunk when your nose is in the air like that. So that was surprising. As far as the pushback and the gradient tracking, I didn't push the gradient tracking situations, or I did push turning compensation, and it felt super flowy. I guess I didn't notice it as much because I'm so used to riding an XR Classic, but it feels very reminiscent of the XR Classic's flowy firmware. I think that it may be because it's so reminiscent of the XR Classic's flowy turn compensation and the way that it rides, that I didn't notice it as much, but we'll be putting that to the test in the very near future. Ultimately, it's significant enough to notice. I will say that. I'm not sure in the long run yet how significant it is. I'm hoping it's as significant as Future Motion is painting it out to be. If you've already tried it, let me know what you think, and if also you have ridden the XR Classic and you kind of know what I'm referencing, definitely let me know how you feel about that in the comments. I will say I love the slider for the haptic, the pushback. The pushback slider is definitely a game changer. That's significant. So I don't know if it's significant enough to put a whole commercial out for it, but we'll be finding out in the near future. So definitely stay tuned. Go down there, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a like. Tell me what you'd like to see, if you want to see a comparison video, or yeah, what you'd like to see me test out on this or some of the other boards that I have. Thank you for joining me, and definitely go and hit the other guys from SMO. We've got the Humble Savage, we've got Maxwell Shreds, we've got Thomas, Tees Wayne, and then yeah, so definitely make sure to take action, stay motivated, get out there, get a ride, do what drives you, and what drives me is riding a one wheel. Do what you love, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you for joining me. Peace.